What's up, guys? It's your girl, Miss O from the Reality Check Report, and I am checking in. And we are here to have a chat. So while the intro plays, go ahead and do us a favor and hit the like button. What's up, my good people? And as I have informed you guys, I was going to be reviewing a new web reality show. It is on the StylishTv YouTube channel, and it is called The Scene ATL. And yesterday, which was Tuesday, they had their series premiere. And baby, I need to know how many episodes we getting of this. I don't want to get too hyped if we getting a little 5-6 episodes, because y'all got me hooked on episode 1. So with that being said, I'm going to give y'all my thoughts and opinions, my honest thoughts and opinions on the Scene ATL that's broadcast on the StylishTv network. So we open up the scene with Carl, aka K-Star. And yes, I love me some motherfucking K-Star. So, disclaimer, I love him. Anywho, he is the Nene Leaks of the Scene ATL. He is the person that's coming in that is mutual with everyone and who is going to get this collective together. And this first episode basically is showing us how he came about getting a collective together. So, he meets with Delone. So, as I told y'all when I was reviewing the trailer, I wasn't sure of his pronouns. So, on the first episode, thank you guys very, very much. So, there won't be any confusion. Delone let us know that he is non-binary. So, charge it to my head and not my heart. If I misgender you, sometimes that is not my, I'm not doing it on purpose. So forgive me if I do misgender you. But anywho, they meet at Delone's spa. And during the trailer, we found out it was going to be called Demure Opulence. I love it. Can't wait when I come to Atlanta to come there and see what's going on there. Anywho, they get together. K-Star explains to him that he's trying to get a collective going, and the individuals that are going to be a part of that collective. Now, the individuals that are going to be a part of that collective is himself. You have Miss JT. You have Scotty. You have Bando. You have Delone. And you have DJ the singer. Now, he isn't in the photo shoot, like the cast shoot, meet the cast thing. But he does make his presence known on this series. So, DJ the singer, don't forget about him. So, back to the scene. K-Star is filling in Delone and telling him about all the other people that is going to be joining us. So, he lets them know that he's going to be having a listening party for his album called Throat Factory. It's a few songs on there I like. Cod Goblin is one of them. Anywho, he was letting Delone know that the people that he's mentioning to be a part of the collective will be at his listening party. So this would be a good way for them to intermingle. So then we switch over to the confessionals. K-Star, your confessional look is the shit. The pineapple with your locks, the little tatas, the little pickable tata look with that red jacket. Baby, you is killing the confessional look. Let me add that everyone is killing a confessional look. Because the line, them tickle bitties was out and I was loving every bit of it. JT is giving us First Lady tease. Then you got Scotty over here in his cobalt blue looking like he ready to go sell something. And then you got Bando who just coming in like, I'm the street nigga. I'm doing what I'm gonna do. And that's just it. So we transition over to confessionals. JT introduces herself, tells us about herself. She's a creative director. She is the creative that put this series together, her and K-Star. So Miss JT and Scotty meet up at some restaurant. Now, we were informed that they've known each other for a few years, but they don't have a friendship. It's more of a cordial, hey, that's my friend. I see you at the party. We speak, we vibe, but that how far it goes. That's what it seems like. But they pull up, they order their drinks, they order their food, and next thing I know, JT done hit the messy button. She goes instantly in trying to figure out what Scotty and Bando got going on. And to be honest, everybody want to know what Scotty and Bando got going on. But is it really our business? That's a question. I guess I am not in this sector when the news broke that Bando and Scotty were dating. Now, as a person that's a part of the Scotty gang, we can see him changing, smiling more. So we knew something was up. We didn't know quite what was up. And then he let us in a little bit more and introduced the Scotty gang to Bando, who he was to him, and the importance of their relationship. But they never said that they were in a relationship. I can't speak for anyone else, but from my understanding, they were dating. And my definition of dating is it could be 3, 4, 5 of y'all out here. Until someone exclusively says, I want to exclusively date you, we ain't in no relationship. We dating. Ms. JT, in your confessionals, when you said, isn't Bando a bottom? I fell the fuck out. Now I'm curious to know if he is. I never even thought that he would be because of how he presents himself. Either way, it don't matter if he top, bottom, or verse. If he likes Scotty and they got something going on, they got something going on. From what I'm hearing, it seems like that Miss JT thinks Bando is a good person, but based off some of the moves he has made, it's making her question if he is a clout chaser or opportunist. Now, I was watching, because I'm a Scotty gang lover, I love me some K-Star. I'm actually starting to love everybody that's a part of this cast. I'll go more into that a little later. But I was watching another content creator's review on the series premiere, and he was like, he didn't know the difference when JT presented the difference between a cloud chaser and an opportunist. So I would say for myself, because I cannot speak for Miss JT, but the definition for me between the two, a cloud chaser is someone who will latch on to anything and anyone to make sure whatever their goal is succeeded. Opportunist to me is someone that actually put in the time and the work to make the person who they are getting the opportunity from feel like that this is something that is really not. And once they gain what they are there for, they bust up and then flip the tables over. The best example I can give to you guys of who I think is an opportunity is Mr. Todd Burris, because I'm not even going to call him Tucker. Mr. Todd Burris is someone who I feel like is a prime example of an opportunist. He picked up on what Candy had going on, how helpful Candy is, and he saw how mean her mother was to her, and he latched on to it. And when it became something that wasn't anymore, Now look, he in the news asking for full custody and all these other things. But that was my, the difference for me between the clout chaser and the opportunist. Hopefully Miss JT can drop down in my comments and tell me if what I was thinking was what she was thinking, or she can give me a clear answer on her difference between a clout chaser and an opportunist. I think Miss JT is poking and prodding about this Bando and Scotty thing, and I think I picked it up because she said, I consider you a friend. And Miss JT comes across as a person that when you are her friend, you're more than that to her. Your family, and she don't want to see you hurt. So it might come across as meddling, being messy, being nosy, just trying to be in everybody's shit and know what's going on. But she might not perceive it that way. Her way may be, this is my friend and I'm trying to protect my friend. And if you want some bullshit, I'm letting my friend know because you're not going to play my friend out type thing. She may have to go through and figure out her friends group boundaries when it comes to certain things. One thing I can say is, when Miss JT presented that she felt like Bando was a cloud chaser, baby Scotty was taken off guard. He did what I call in my family. He went soprano. His octave went up 2, maybe 3 octaves up when he said, "Oh, really?" But it was more so, okay, what you seeing? Because I know what it is. And that's the thing. If Scotty and Ben don't know what it is, they know what it is. But in all honesty, I think Miss JT is trying to avoid I told you so moment. And I'm hoping it's not a I told you so moment because I like Bando for the most part. Scotty. Now as a Scotty gang member, I think that you don't see yourself the way we see you. We see you as someone who's amazing, who have created a platform that is blowing the fuck up. You are the clout. And Miss JT is trying to make sure Bando is not the chaser. I don't want to hear you talking like that no more, Scotty. I love you. I don't want to hear you talking like that no more. You are him, okay? Like K-Star said at the beginning, he got a award-winning podcast, over 56K followers on there, at least a 300 daily listeners. Like, you are the clout, Scotty, and JT is just trying to make sure Bando is not the chaser. Now, I said this on one of your lives when that situation happened on Thanksgiving. I was able to catch maybe the tail end of it when you was spazzing out. I never seen you like that. I definitely understood why you was going off like that, because the person you was going back and forth with, she was pissing me off. She was rude. Very, very rude. And she like, if I'm on 10, don't say nothing to me. Shut the fuck up. And it wasn't what you were saying. It was how you saying it. You just came off as rude. Now, I think where I was sitting at was the level of disrespect that was displayed, and Bendo was kind of like laughing it off. And regardless of the situation, whatever kiss happened between him and the other person, you are who he's entertaining. And I didn't feel like there was enough protection as someone who is dating you. So I just saw that as kind of, uh, but like I said, this is y'all relationship. Y'all know what it's about, what y'all got going on. So it ain't really for us. But we are watching. We will be judging. And Bando, if you on that bullshit, Scotty Gang is gonna fuck you up. Scotty let us know it can't be any cloud chasing going on, because I was the one who let him know that I was interested in him. He jumped in the DMs with the help of a friend. So, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. That's their relationship. They got what they got going on. Until further notice, when they let us know what's going on, then I'll entertain it. What I see in the box, I'm not even gonna be worried about. So the next scene, we move on to Carl meeting up with Bando at the gym. And I must say, Carl, it looked like you ain't been in the gym in a minute. But who am I to say anything? I ain't been in the gym in years. So the workout looked really intense. Actually, Bando let us know this fool don't be working out. I'm about to show him up, which is crazy. Carl lets Bando know that he's having an intimate listening party for his album Throw Factory, and he would like to come. He also informed him that Scotty's going to be there, and he wanted to know, where they stand at. I think we gonna get a whole series of Bando and Scotty. But anywho, Bando, I think this is kind of the reason why people are calling you a clout chaser, because you don't appear to be vulnerable in any fashion. He was like, "Oh, we good," and it's like you're not giving more, but you're entitled to that, and I feel you. You're entitled to not give nothing you don't want to give. But I think they just want to make sure that everything is on the up and up because, like everybody knows, Scotty is K Star's best bitch, as he says. I don't really like that term, so his best friend. Anywho, I don't know if this is just good editing, but this whole cloud chaser thing is gonna be a storyline. And in Carl's confessional, he said, "I don't even know if Bando gay." And that's another reason why people think you're cloud chasing. Either way, I don't know them personally, if he's a cloud chaser or not. If we got to go off based on some of the things we saw, like I stated earlier, I didn't like how he, went about the situation as far as defending Scotty when it came to, I'm not sure her name, Nikki. I think her name was Nikki. But either way, not Bando, but Carl was successful with getting Bando on board. So now we know we have Miss JT, we have Scotty, we have Delone on board, and now we have Bando on board. So next we are going to go with Carl as he meet with his ex, whose name is James. And I'm not gonna lie, James is a nice looking man. So I can kind of see why Carl wanted him. He's a nice looking man. But apparently throughout the trailer we seen some little things going on with James, or his name being brought up. So I'm not really sure where he sits in the group, but we shall see on coming episodes. All in all, K-Star had a goal. His goal was met. All the people that he wanted to be a part of the collective is a part of the collective. And the last scene that we see on this episode is none other than Scotty and Bando. Now, Scotty and Bando, they come together for a meetings of the minds. Just basically to talk about where they stand at in a situationship. That's what I'm gonna call it from here on out, a situationship. So they chat about what's been going on, the rumors in the blogs, the rumors amongst the group, and pretty much set an alliance. You got my back, I got your back. And I'm here for it. So, because they haven't spoke, Scotty had to let him know that he is now an author, and Bando let him know that his album is 75% done. He does not have a release date yet, but he is letting us know that he's working on something. All in all, Scotty is going to have Bando's back, Bando's going to have Scotty back, and that's where we land. So I am going to also add in a little sneak peek of next week's episode that they released, and then I'm going to give you my final thoughts.
I'm on the scene, ATL. This will be my first ever. Okay, I'm excited. I'm okay. You know, whenever if you ever want to do some hormones too. You could do hormones as well. Listen, it's so funny you say that. So like, of course life happens or whatever, but last year initially I was gonna actually go through the process of my hormone therapy. Like that's something I've been wanting to do. Go from one hand like this. Put my leg. Sure is. Okay. Sure is. So yeah, start like that. Y'all sound so beautiful. Over you until I find something new. They get me high like you. Listen to my started out by trying to work on something. It makes perfect sense. That's the one. You ain't had no problem with that. It's just very much Harry Potter length. So they're gonna get their money's worth, and I'm very excited about it. You tell your friends that you want your circle understand that I don't stop chasing. If you're dating a person, thank you so much. If you're dating somebody, or next caller, Bando, please. Next caller, because you know I can get in on it real quick, but I was trying to be cute. What should happen?
So here it is, my final thoughts. First of all, congratulations on an amazing series season premiere. Honestly, this first episode has me hooked. It's better than some of these reality shows that I'm watching out here right now. Anywho, only critique I have is there are two. The mic situation, it's a new show. So it's going to get better with time, but the music, because of the mic issue, the music is kind of overpowering the vocals for me, and it could be just me, but that's my perspective, and those are my only two critiques. Now, as far as the show, I'm loving it. I'm hooked. I'm ready for the next episode. I can't wait to see Delone's storyline continue into his grand opening of his salon. I cannot wait to see DJ the singer, more of him, because I do like his singing voice. Of course, I'm a fan of Scotty. We get to see outside of what we've known for his book. So we get to feel like we're a part of his book premiere. Bando, I want to hear some more music from you. Another thing, can we get a track list of the songs that's being used throughout the season? Because y'all got some dope shit. So if anybody out there who loves music, who was liking what they was hearing, we need a track list. We need to know where we can go to purchase the music. We need to know the names of the songs, who's on the songs. We need all that information. So make sure y'all get that to us. But these were my final thoughts. Stay tuned. Next episode, next Tuesday. And with that being said, drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. If you agree with me, disagree with me. If I forgot something, charge it to my head and not my heart. But with that being said, I'm your girl, Miss O, with the Reality Check Report. And I am checking out.